If you're in a relationship, you want to have honesty, you want to have trust.
But when you're first starting to date, how much should you reveal and when, especially if there are maybe any secrets in your past?
Oh, we all have secrets. Local professional matchmaker Stephanie Kluver from It's Just Lunch was refusing to reveal her secrets to us because some secrets are maybe best left unspoken.
Some are.
So how do we know what secrets are best to keep in the lockbox and which things you should share?
Right. So right away in a relationship, there are some things that are going to be destructive if you don't share them right away. So whether or not you're going through a divorce, if you have kids, any big parts of your life that you need to share right away. Otherwise, down the road, it's going to ruin the relationship.
Yes, I've heard of stories of people who have gone on dates with guys,
Yes.
and then they reveal, like, oh, well, I am still married.
Right.
You're like, what?
Not a great secret to keep.
Nope, but get it out of the way in
Upfront.
front, because a lot of times it's not a big deal if you
Right.
just get it out of the way.
But you shouldn't be dating. I mean, be separated, you know,
Yes.
that's
Wrap
not a secret
things up.
that even be dating, right?
Okay, what secrets are okay to keep maybe when you first start dating?
So there are a few things, and I think that you don't want to let everything out right away. There's nothing to share in a relationship later on. But the first thing is, do not share your contact information or where you work, especially if you're dating online. You don't know enough about that person to let them know everything about you. So
So you keep it on the app?
Right.
Well, one of the first questions is usually, what do you do for a living?
You can say that, but you don't need to say, my office address is on Nicollet Mall, WCCO. Like, you don't need to let them know that. I do think it's important, though, to share what you do for a living, but not your exact address. And It's Just Lunch, we don't tell people that at all.
It's a safety issue.
Right, exactly.
I like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Money?
Money, right. So I really believe that unless you're either bragging or complaining if you're talking about money on a date, and no one wants to do that date one.
No.
So keep that to yourself. You can talk about your job, your passions, but you don't need to say, I'm making X amount of money.
What if you say, I have a Lamborghini?
What if you have your BMW
I have
key
3
face up?
boats.
Yes.
It would
You
be
just pull the
great.
Rolex out a little bit.
Right, exactly.
Hello.
I have heard so many stories. I've seen, heard about, you know, paycheck stubs laying out in cars. I mean, I think
That's
people,
the worst.
It's a crutch, right?
I have had a guy ask me out by telling me his credit score and that he's just been approved to buy a house.
Oh.
So sometimes I think people like to put
And
that
you were
out there.
very into it. You
No,
were
I
very-
was terrified.
Okay.
That's a little weird. And
If the
dating
key-
history,
yeah,
too.
If the key, you know, is up on the table to show what kind of car he's driving, or a paycheck
Yeah.
stubs out, it's a crutch, right?
Right.
If
Dating
he's
history, do you
successful,
share
you'll know.
that?
No. So I always tell women and men, be busy. Have a life. Be showing that you have a social life. But if you're on your 20th date that month, no one needs to know that.
Yeah.
Keep that to yourself. Everyone should be going on lots of dates to meet the right person, but no one needs to know about it.
Stephanie from It's Just Lunch. Awesome.
Thanks for
Thank you.
having me.
Great tips.